guys, we are doing a full day of bulking, and I'm a girl and I'm not scared to say when I'm bulking or trying to add size to my body because I just don't care. Like, honestly, some people are like, oh, you're bulking, but you're like a girl, that's weird. No, it's not. If you want to make gains, like, you're gonna have to increase your calories. So this is going to be my full day of eating. We are starting off with some eggs, whole eggs. So we have 2 whole eggs and a 1/4 cup of egg whites. My voice, whoa, there we go. My voice is a little raspy this morning just because I'm still like waking up. With our eggs, we are going to have 3 pieces of sprouted grain bread. And just so you guys know, my current macros, they're constantly changing because I did a reverse diet, but my body hasn't really put on any weight or isn't looking like super soft or anything. So my macros are currently 150 protein, 320 carb, and 64 grams of fat. So I can afford to have 3 slices of this. And I'm obsessed with this. Like, I go through a loaf a week. It's ridiculous. And the last thing we are going to have is some good old sweet peppers. Fun fact about me, I actually don't like when my vegetables are cooked and in my eggs. So I actually really like these sweet peppers. I just eat them raw. So
that toast to egg ratio seems a little bit off.
Today I had a leg day and I still have this stupid bruise in my collarbone, so no comments about that. But we are about to make a really delicious salad. I have a little tip for you guys. If you are feeling lazy, like I normally do, you can take your salad and make like a big bowl like this, and then take your toppings or whatever type of salad that you'd like to do and pre-chop it up. So we have some goat cheese, strawberries, onion. These are mandarin oranges that we just put in a bag, and those were just sitting in water, so it wasn't in like the syrupy stuff. Then we have some craisins and some sliced almonds and our dressing. So basically what you can do throughout like 4 days. What I like about this is if you guys track your macros, then everything is already sectioned off and you can just take your salad and put it onto a plate, measure each individual ingredient out, and then you're ready to go. And it's a lot better than like having to chop everything up and weigh it out at that second. So if you just pre-do it like this, or I don't know, buy some pre-made salad stuff like craisins, or I wouldn't really recommend craisins because they're super high sugar, but something like almonds or oranges, and you have stuff that's just really easy to throw on a salad, it makes your life so much easier.
And right there would be our final product. So about all of the toppings that you see, I did about 10 grams, except for the oranges, because the oranges have some water in them, so I did a 1/4 cup for that. And yeah, looks delicious.
Alright guys, so I'm going to eat my Lenny and Larry's peanut butter cookie. Keep in mind, if you guys pick up these cookies, that one of them, like one package, is 2 servings. So 1 serving of this cookie is 7 grams of fat, 29 carb, and 8 grams of protein. So you're gonna have to double that if you want to eat the whole cookie. And honestly, like, I don't want to be friends with anyone who wants to eat half a cookie. And honestly guys, like, it's so hard to not eat a whole cookie. Like, it's so hard for me to like open up a package, eat half of it, and put it away. Like, then I just think about it constantly and I'm like, oh, I want the other half of the cookie. So it's nice during the bulking season. I can fit an entire cookie into my macros. And yeah, 60 carbs might seem like a lot, but I just trained legs, and obviously something like a salad isn't going to have tons and tons of carbs in it. So therefore, I'm going to enjoy this cookie. Oh, it's really crumbly. I'll give you an idea of how big it is, though. Anyway, definitely a pretty big cookie. This thing is in horrible condition though.
Meal number 2 is a half cup of white rice, about a cup of broccoli, and this is 2.7 ounces of salmon, so not that big of a serving. But I want to talk about this seasoning right here. You can find it from Costco. It is delicious. If you guys are salmon eaters, it makes your fish taste awesome, so I highly recommend this. One thing you guys might be noticing in this full day of eating is the fact that my foods aren't all quote-unquote dirty foods, that I have a lot of clean foods in my diet. Right, buddy? We clean our food with Windex and then we eat it, right? Is that clean eating? I have a lot of just basic bodybuilder foods. Like I have my vegetables, I have typical like whole wheat, like good grains. So just because you're following flexible dieting doesn't mean you have to eat all fun foods. I recommend to people who want to do flexible dieting to still get your daily amount of vegetables, like your AMDR recommended amount of vegetables to recommended amount of fruits. Like just because you're doing flexible dieting, I don't think that you should completely ignore all nutritional advice. Like still make sure you're getting your micronutrients as well, because they're very important for like bodily functions and all that jazz. So that's my little mini rant on people who think all flexible dieters, especially when you're bulking, they think we just eat junk all day, and that's not necessarily true. When I have like extra carb macros, I like to like use it on fruit or something like that, or like an extra piece of whole wheat toast, like just like clean foods, I guess you could say, but just good nutritious foods. I get to eat more of it and I love it. Alright guys, so I have the appetite of a 300-pound man. So I just finished eating dinner, but I'm going to eat a freaking big banana and a Luna bar. So I'm really big on bars. They're really convenient for me, especially working part-time and being a full-time college student and training. I look for stuff on the go, so like bananas, obviously you can take this wherever, so it's like a convenient fruit to have, but also bars in general. And I really need more carbs for my day, especially hitting 320 grams of carbs, and I'm gonna be bumping that up by 20 grams tomorrow and have to hit 340 grams of carbs, which is a crap ton, but that's just where my body is maintaining its weight. So if I drop below it, then I'm going to start losing weight, which that's not what we want right now. So if I'm maintaining my weight, then yeah, that's cool, but it gets to a point where it's like, it gets hard to eat that many carbs. But anyway, this is a pretty carb-packed like snack, I guess you could call it. I wouldn't call this a meal, because bananas typically will have around 27 grams of carbs, and then Luna bars they range from like 25 to 30. And this coconut one, super good. So I love bars. I don't know if you guys love bars as much as I do, but literally I have like a little like cubby for bars and it's just like overflowing. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and I will see you guys after my night class. Okay, meal number 4 or 5, I forgot what number it is going to be 1 scoop of the Select Whey protein. I actually don't really like the flavor of this, but it's good at night because it's casein protein. I just have some water, and we're just doing 1 scoop of this, and we're going to mix it up. We're doing 2 servings. Oh, that's a ugly one. We're doing 2 servings of this pancake mix, just traditional, like pancake mix, nothing special. And we have it mixed up in our bowl with some water, and we're going to make some pancakes, guys. I haven't had real pancakes in probably 4 months, because from my show I was allowed to eat pancakes before I stepped on stage, but other than that, I haven't had them. So I'm going to finish the day off with some pancakes. They look like this. They're just really big and fluffy. And instead of using normal syrup, I mentioned in a video I just posted on how to make protein waffles,
but I prefer this Walden Farm syrup, so I'm going to put this on top of the pancakes. Very aesthetic looking. And that's going to be it for the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed my full day of bulking, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.